Greetings fam, this is Will of Silekun Inc. And today we're going to work on a major scale pattern 1. This scale pattern utilizes position playing, and the default position is the 2nd fret. The scale is movable. So for instance, this pattern starts on C. You can also play it at D flat, D, E flat, E, F, so forth and so on. This particular scale has 4 notes below the actual scale pattern. This is the actual scale pattern. But there are 4 notes below it that you can play. As I indicated earlier, this scale will be demonstrated from the 2nd position, or the 2nd fret. The fingers are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first finger will play on the 2nd fret, the 2nd finger, 3rd fret, etc., etc. Alright, scale pattern number 1. Let's do it again. This time, we're going to show the fingering chart. And as indicated before, we can take this scale and move it up half steps, whole steps, whatever we need to do. So this one is in the key of C. This would be in C sharp or D flat. So the fingerings are movable. So you could do C, C sharp or D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp or G flat, and just keep on going up the scale. The chromatic scale. You should play these nice and slow and practice them for about 2 or 3 days before you start the next portion of the tutorial, which is to play that scale in thirds.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Express Yourself is a 1971 single by Charles Wright and the Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band. It was released in 1971 as the title song of the 1970 album.
Express yourself.
And is their signature song. It reached number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was also the biggest hit on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, reaching number 3. It was sampled by NWA on the big hit of 1988. It was also sampled by other people as well. And it's hard to believe that the original by Charles Wright and the Watts 103rd Rhythm Street Band is 46 years old, and the NWA version is 29 years old. It's really kind of hard to believe, but one of the reasons why I believe that it has lasted so long and that it's been sampled by so many people is that Charles Wright and the Watts 103rd Rhythm Street Band were super funky. Melvin Dunlap played the bass, and he played a very super cool, funky line. Kind of simple, but easier said than done. And the pattern that he plays on bass, this particular pattern falls nicely into the scale pattern, or the particular scale pattern actually falls nicely into Express Yourself, because I don't think that he used the pattern as his basis of setting up the line, but at the same time it falls right into that pattern 1, which is what we're studying right now.
This particular scale pattern falls nicely for the song called Express Yourself. For instance, if you played the scale here, you can also move it up to E flat. Express Yourself is in E flat. So this will be the position, which is position number 5. Okay, that's it for now. On the next tutorial, we'll talk about the G scale, or scale pattern number 2. Thanks for watching. If you like, please hit like or comment. This is Will of Silekun.